Hey guys, welcome to today's episode of Kind of Flowchart. So, Miary Zo has been out for a week, and I've been really enjoying her. I think a lot of people are either severely underrating her. Just because she's linear does not mean that she's weak. Just slightly delay your options or use her amazing tracking moves. Um, and the people that think she's too strong, sorry, I got distracted for a second. People that think she's too strong, believe that her stance mix is unfair. Now, I'm going to show that I think she's a perfect middle-of-the-road character. I'm going to be showing counterplay to Miary Zo, specifically off of a successfully landed jab string, off of blocking a sidestep 2, and off of blocking a while running 2-1. There are other instances, obviously. If you block this, that if you block this and she tries to mix off this, if you block this and she tries to mix off it, then all of this shit applies, right? This is how to counter basically everything that is +5 into Miary Zo, right? It won't work if this is on hit. You're gonna have to eat a mix off of this, but to be fair, yeah, no, it's not as bad as eating a jab, right? You can fucking option selector off a fucking jab string mix, right? So let's just go into this, right? I'm kind of yapping a bit too much, right? And the counterplay is just sidestep left into a micro duck into standard block. I know that seems like a lot, but it's actually really simple. For example, you know, I fucked up my combo there, but you know, we're fucking putting Miary Zo for 80 damage or something. Ah shit, what am I doing? Dude, I'm fucking on some shit today. Okay. But yeah, as we showed, it counters a low. Let's go on to the next one. Let me actually do it properly. Counters the mid-mid. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, counters the my combos are fucked today. Counters the mid-high, the safe heat engager, the power crush, also crushed, also launched, and to top it off, that is also launched. Now that just shows not only do we counter most of Miary Zo's Miary Zo stance off of blocking and doing this option select, we get the launcher for it. Now, how that would be insanely unfair to Miary Zo if she had no way to shut it down. I think that makes perfect sense, right? At the end of the day, it still is a 50-50. You're -5 and she's in stance. But we just showed how you can counter 99% of the options that she has out of Miary Zo. What's the one move that shuts us down? When we sidestep left, we get clipped by Miary Zo 2. A -6 safe on block counter hit launch. That is a little scary until you realize it's a weak to sidestep right. So it is a 50-50, but it's a 50-50 on if we're going to be sidestepping left into our micro duck block and the standard block. It's a 50-50 on if we're going to step right. Not only do we get to hurt Miary Zo badly for choosing this, right? We get to take her back, right? This is a back turn combo now. And like most characters, right? That's 96 damage. I did the wrong combo ender. I was supposed to do this instead. You know, that's 100 damage for taking their back. That seems like a very, very reasonable counterplay to shut down your shit, right? However, let's say Miary Zo doesn't want to do that, right? Maybe she wants to counter sidestep left and sidestep right. Maybe she doesn't want to risk the movement. But then, oh shit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was about to say, I did not. Okay, you can sidestep this left. I thought this had full tracking. But if you're slightly delayed on your tracking, on your sidesteps, that's tracking you. And if you go to the right, that full tracks to the right too. However, And Miary Zo does do this. Minus 13. So that's very, very fucking fair, right? What I showed right there is the counterplay. It is a 50-50. Yes. However, it's not as scary as a 50-50 as you guys need to make it. It is not eat 50 lows and then risk getting hit by the fucking safe mid high heat engager, right? Where it's like, oh fuck, you know, push back, reset the neutral, no risk there, or do I try and block the low? No, no. You get to launch her for all of these options. Shit, I don't want to do that. Yeah. Fuck, let me do it right. Right? We'll show just us cycling through. Fuck, I'm not. Right? So we're showing it. My sidestep timing is a little fucked today. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm very fucking tired, right? So my execution is slightly screwed up. Fun fact about the slow. Let me turn on my display settings. Is you block this first hit, you can hold forward, and you're forced to block the second hit. So there's really no excuse to not punishing this. You can just mash your while standing punish, and you can just fucking fuck her up for this shit. And as we showed, although, yeah, my execution is a little fucked today, you know, you can just counter everything, right? I'm just gonna go through one more time. Everything. Everything is counterable. And then, right, this is the final one. Everything, okay? And then even if she chooses to do this, oh wait, no, sorry. Even if she chooses to do this, you can just sidestep it to the right, fucking kill her for this shit, right? This is even more risky for her because you take the back. It's a 50-50 where Miary Zo gets a small reward, or you fucking nuke her HP bar for this, right? In my opinion, a very, very fair stance. So, let's go into the next part. Miary Moroso, not Miary Moroso, that's the one we just did. Oh, the fucking staff stance, okay. I'm gonna set this up, and then I'll continue this. Hey guys, welcome to part 2, and this is kind of how to counter staff stance. What I'm going to be showing this off of is most staff stance entries. This is +6. This is +6 on hit. This is +6 on hit. And this is +6 on block. Now, unfortunately, due to the way the heat system is, in this just fucking game, it is still a 50-50 on block. And this one, Miary Zo still gambles with a lot of her HP bar. Although I think it's a little bit more gimmicky, I think there's a little bit less nuance to this than Miary Moroso's stance, which is why I don't like this stance nearly as much as Miary Moroso, so much so that I care to remember the name of Miary Moroso, and I just call this staff bullshit stance. It's a 50-50 still. Yes, just like Miary Moroso, right? Where we agreed, or at least I showed, that Miary Zo was gambling heavily with her life bar whenever she enters a stance. This is not so much the case. However, it kind of is also. And by that, I mean, I think these are the options, right? I have her set to do her heat smash. Just jab floater, dude. Fuck. Do your jab float combo, right? Look at me, my execution's not fucked anymore, right? And you can just float her out of most of your shit, right? Goes for the low, floater. Goes for the mid. Floater. Goes for the launcher. Floater. She tries to loop her staff stance by jumping super high in the air. Float her. The only thing that beats you out is this. Oh well, you got knocked the fuck down. What happens if she does choose to do this? Well, I'm sorry, you can't step. You know, you can duck. You know, but honestly, just block it. I think the way you counter this is just block it. You're +5. Take your fucking turn after that shit. You know? So that's about it. It's pretty fucking fair, in my opinion. It's because once again, you're countering all but one of her options. And when you do, yeah, you're not taking 7 fucking damage, but let me see. How much damage are we taking from this? Wait, 55. She's gambling with her fucking life. What the fuck am I saying? Staff stance is fair. Yes, it's a 50-50, but Miary Zo gambles with a bunch of her fucking life bar, and the only way that she can choose to keep herself safe is if she goes for a jab string. Fuck. If she chooses the jab from her fucking stance. And in that case, you can choose to block it. And even if you choose to block the jab stance, you beat out every option out of this stance, and you potentially, yeah, that's safe on block too, but you potentially, she might go for this, right? And then you get the launcher for this, right? So no, this stance is fair. This stance is fair. Just fucking, it's a 50-50. Yes, a lot of people don't like 50-50s, but this is a stance where she has to put so much of her fucking health bar at risk. So much shit at risk. Or else she just, you know, if she gets it wrong, you're fucked. She's fucked. She is fucked, not you. A lot of the stances feel like she's mixing herself just as much as you're getting mixed. And to me, that's fair. So that's the counters to Miary Zo. To at least her stance gimmicks, Miary Zo has nasty Oki. I wish I could put this shit on your radar, but just, you know, let's just say that Miary Zo, I don't know, be mindful that she's going to try and follow up with full crouch 4 with the guaranteed down 2+1 follow up, or she's going to go into a pop. Or, you know, even if she wants to and you choose to stay on the ground, then fucking, I'll go over everything, go for Miary Zo Oki at a future date. If there's even a request. I don't think a lot of people realize how strong Miary Zo's Oki is right now. But yeah, that's the counterplay to staff. That's the counterplay to Mirangi Moroso. I understand they're not true option selects. I understand that this is technically a 50-50, but this is not a 50-50 in the way that you guys think it is. It is a 50-50 where you choose to take away, to pretty much launch Miary Zo at will, or if she chooses to cover her ass, then you can make a hard read on her choosing to cover her ass and fuck her even harder. Okay, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. You guys have a good night. I fucking love Miary Zo. I hope you guys do too, after, you know, learning the counterplay to her. Very fun, very fair. And yeah, that's about it. You guys have a good one. It's a little bit longer, but Miary Zo's new, and I'm actually really passionate about this character. I fucking love her. If you guys have any recommendations, please hit me up, and yeah, okay, peace.